All right, we got the baby station.
So long, Bowser. Thank you so much for playing my game.
He's pretty stoked about it. Let me go get a bunch of stuff for him to play with. Chat, look at what look at what Baby Fear's aunt got him. Oh, there's green on this. Here, I wonder if I can turn off the green screen filter. Okay. Chat, he's got his controller. He's got his controller for M80. Courtesy of his aunt. Guys, if this doesn't get M80 to W, then I don't know, like, what else can we do, chat? W aunt. We're gonna make sure Baby Fear's on screen the whole time. There's so much going on, dude. Looking at his little face. We're melting his brain, chat. I'm watching it melt away right now. We can only watch this one match. All right. Yo, thank you, Knuckles, for the 5. Baby Fear indeed. Baby Fear is here to coach M80. Ask him what he thinks about the inflation. He probably knows all about the inflation. I can't do the music on the official broadcast because it's copywritten. So that's why we have our normal intro music. But we should be good now. We should be good now.
Point going all the way to game 7.
Yo, Mordock, David the Prime. Can Baby Fear double reset?
Gave it their best effort.
What do you think, bud? Yeah, he looks like a guy who could double reset.
Space Station gonna come out on top.
Noazaki, thank you for the gifted sub. Gifting the tier 1 to Marcus. I assume you're using the controller to teach him pogos naturally.
It just might be a little bit too late. At this point now, very likely at least the grand finals next time, maybe even have to win the entire thing to make it to that major and have a world championship. Hopeful, but Space Station, 2 top 4s back-to-back, very likely going to be locking up their London major spot as long as they don't do something catastrophic next time around. Space Station, though, clutched up when it mattered, Daz, with that 2-0 game 7 win.
Yeah, they did clutch up. I mean, but they had to clutch up.
Let Baby Fear commentate. He was talking a bunch. Yo! Thank you for the 5 gifted. New York Greg, I assume the NY stands for. That is the M80 coach's dad in here with the gifteds. This is a serious question. Will Baby Fear go pro? I'm assuming no. He has no idea the legacy he has to live up to. Living up to being a grand champ is not that hard. Well, yeah, right before I brought him in here, he was chatting a bunch. He's been a big talker. But it's just too much going on in here because I have lights to light up the room on, and then obviously there's the game on the screen. So yeah, he is camera shy.
Almost 4.5 minutes in overtime, they end up going out to game 7.
Whoa, buddy!
And it just felt like after dropping his second goal,
on the ground, dude. These are important, man. Most important possession you have.
And plus, I think you have to look at that game 2 overtime with the missed flip. I think it was by. Arsenal on the fake kickoff, so LJ just got a free goal. When you go to Champions Field, sometimes it is one of those overtime mistakes earlier in the match.
Baby Fear tilted. He's controller spiking. What have we done? What have we done? He's controller spiking.
A little bit later on today. Well, it'll be the last match of the day, actually. So, all the Gen G fans.
Prediction? We'll drop a prediction.
To see their team on the field. Next up, though.
Chat, he's just tossing everything.
We got
He's
the
baby
Blue
raging.
M80 versus Cloud9. Looking fresh. We'll see how fresh they're feeling.
Well, how long do we think until it starts?
Question marks here, DeMar. Around M80, is the quarterfinals just a result of who they played against, or is there genuinely a curse for this team when it comes to the playoffs?
Yeah, that's the thing here, right? This is the.
He loves his
keep
spinner.
in mind, we call M80 Swiss merchants, okay? Like they do well. So the last event wasn't really too good for them, but this time they go back into that form. A win against G2, a win against Gen G. You're thinking
that is
here we
new
go
fear.
again.
I mean, in a
was
way,
upset
that
we
is
got
new fear.
M80 in that
That's a
third
good
round
point.
of Swiss, 'cause I knew, we're probably gonna lose.
Cloud9 throwing today. I mean,
You know,
if M80 play like they did yesterday, it should just be a blowout. Oh
Every
yeah.
single event, they make top 8, but they don't get past it, and they need to be able to get past it here, at least to be able to try.
Although
to get top
admittedly, I
4.
guess it was
If they
close
can
against
do the same
Cloud9, but if they
performance,
play like
I
they
see
did
no
against
reason
G2
why
and Gen
M80
G.
can't win an event.
What up,
Anytime they
Wiz?
get to the
Let him
Swiss
cast.
Chat, let us know who you think is going to win here. Hashtag C9, hashtag M80 Gibbs. My question, though, is like,
Okay.
Should we have
if Cloud9
Baby Fear do a
wins,
prediction for
What
us?
does that actually say about Cloud9 to you?
So really quick, there's a bigger curse though. We know M80 is 0-4 in quarterfinals so far. Percy though, in his RLCS career, he's been top 8 14 times. Can you
Can
guys,
you guys
how many
hear
top
him?
fours he
The
has?
mic is pretty good at not picking up other stuff, but
0. So I mean, sure, 0-4 for M80, but 0-14 for Percy on Cloud9. Cloud9's defense has to hold up here. They're the #1 defense throughout this tournament.
I'm pretty sure he's
They have
saying
to hold up, hope
hashtag
that M80
bomb
just
squad.
pressures and they get some cleanup goals. Cloud9 doesn't really have an offensive game. That is not what they do. They play defense and they wait for mistakes to happen. M80, if they feel that pressure, if there is nerves, there's a possibility here for Cloud9. But M80 just beat G2 and Gen G this time. It's hard to pick against them.
Well, who do we think is going to win? Get the predictions on the board. I'll go ahead and say that if M80 loses this, I'm never predicting them again. I'm just.
But
Well,
this
you know
time
what?
you are. But this time you are. I mean,
But this time I am. This time I am. I think they've got it. I think they've got. We all have.
Fear
them
Jr. is a
here. We
Fennec
all
or
have
Octane
faith
guy.
in the strength of schedule.
That's really.
I don't know,
crazy
seems like a
that
Fennec
you
guy to
win.
me.
You say you never pick them again. There's only one event left.
He's new age, dude. The Octane people are the people who are stuck from
Now,
when the
one
Fennec
time,
didn't
there ain't no
exist.
chance they're making the quarterfinals.
All the new age
They're
people,
playing.
they're running
really
Fennec.
quick, though, we were talking about how Space Station.
When is he inheriting the channel? He's already taken it over.
M80, like if they can clean up these playoff runs and actually begin to win these quarterfinals, they can join that conversation as one of these top 4 teams because we know that they have the ability to take down the best teams in North America. Literally, no one else in NA can say that. Not Space Station. They have never won against them. So M80 cleaned it up.
M80's
versus
bracket run is
lesser
exactly the same as
opposition,
their Swiss run.
and they
You're
should
assuming
go
that
to
Gen
win.
G and G2 are going to win.
We've talked about what Cloud9 needs.
Yo, Jomar, they've been tier 1.
Their
Baby
strong
Fear
defense has
cast
been the
this
strongest
next
defense in
one.
the tournament so far.
You know,
We've got
if-
to show that here.
If it weren't for the fact that it's already casted by 2 other casters, maybe we would.
This is the thing. This is the reason maybe why they've not made it past the quarterfinals at this point. Is there a player we're looking at here, Gibbs?
I feel like it's more nerves. It feels like a whole team vibe, right? Like they got to get over this hump somehow. They need to have like a really good game 1 to just hope to get over those nerves. I think for the most part, it's so it seems like when they're nervous, they're like, oh, we have to pressure a lot. We have to play our game. And then they pressure a
Your
little
baby
too hard.
brother's the
And then
same
their
age as
advantage
Baby
is just a
Fear?
little bit too far
Can we get a
upfield, and
speech
then
from
they
Fear
focus wide
Jr.?
open. If they don't do
Chat,
that, if they play pretty,
I'm now
casual here and just keep the
conflicted.
third man back, I don't think
Obviously,
they
we
need
needed to
to
show
send
Baby
all
Fear
3 to
because
score in Cloud9.
you had
Like,
to-
I
you
know
need to
Cloud9's
understand the
defense has
context
been
of
great, but if you keep that pressure
which we're
long
watching
enough,
this today,
Cloud9's
but
gonna get these
should we move
stars,
him off
and
screen?
you'll find that opening.
Or is he just peak
have to be
content?
patient in that midfield and not just pressure all the time.
Coin goes for M80. Coin goes for M80. Coin went for Dignitas, by the way. We flipped it right after the match ended. I forgot to do it on the broadcast. So Coin is 0-1 on the day. Chat is perfect so far on the day. I wonder how chat's feeling right now. Whew. Wow. Down the middle.
Chat.
That is pretty close, but they do narrowly have M80 here. Favorites on the desk, narrow favorites on the field. Or narrow favorites in the chat is what I meant to say there. Are they the favorites on the field? Time for
Your daughter is a year and a half and she loves Rocky Leagues. I don't know, it's so wholesome watching her drive around in training. Oh, she could play at a year and a half? It's pretty cool. Your voice sound is underrating? Huh? You're saying my voice is peak? It's underrated? Or you're saying... Chat, if Baby Fear Buff doesn't do it, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you. If Baby Fear Buff can't do it for M80, it's just, it's over for them.
We've seen them dominate
chalked.
Swiss stages, but it doesn't matter anymore. You have to get the results in this.
I want to try and get like a different mic of some kind so that I don't have to like... This mic is good, it's just you have to be right on top of it.
One thing M80 might find a lot of success with are taking shots on net. Cloud9, especially this past Swiss, they allowed the most shots on.
I like AJ's M80 car.
The most shots. I think it was like number 3, but about 10 shots per game. You pair that up against this M80 team that can get real electric on offense, especially
Zanil
with AJ.
Is the guy to watch on Cloud9. He was doing his dirty.
And we might be in for
And Nas is chasing him down. I love it.
So dissimilar from Space Station Dignitas.
Well,
AJ always has that drip.
Players from M80 are excellent shooters, and they have that ability to make individual plays, but this is what matters. The team plays. You see the demo. Zanil taking time and trying to be unpredictable on that pass across the middle. Meanwhile, incomes the whole time with Lion Blaze, who knew exactly what to expect.
We've got him on the sticks.
Margin was pretty thin. Jorias was sitting on the goal line as he rotated back in. There was no corner canister for him, so he was stuck with 0, trying to jump up and save that, just watching Zanil on the back wall. Not how you want to start if you're M80.
Alarming. I mean, M80 is
not Fear going live to double curse? What are you talking about double curse?
Deliver in these situations, and already we're seeing them press.
It's not a curse.
Attack here going on for Cloud9.
If you get another mic, you'll immediately realize you need to treat the entire room for its sound. Yeah, that's true. That's true. This is actually a super echoey room.
What I expected.
And yet, this mic is like the only reason
but instead it's Cloud9
that I can even get away with being in this room.
They don't come away with a goal there, but they certainly look like a threat on each push.
It's actually a really good point. I kind of forgot about that.
And AJ both low boost on that situation. However, Nas maintaining his composure.
M80 playoff curse? No, it's just I haven't been live, chat. Chase him down, Jorias.
See if they can get something going on the other end.
Nas took the corner boost on the left side. He won't get a chance to play it.
Do you think Cloud9 feels extra confident knowing they have M80, even though they haven't beat them in like past 3 times, but just because it's a best of 7
Zanil gets to kill it to Percy
on a Saturday?
I love that play from Zanil to have the confidence to get that little back pass, play possession. Cloud9 looking comfortable, but that was a misjump from Percy. We'll have to take a look on the replay. What caused him to jump here?
Coming back, Zanil. Percy's seeing it. The shot, he just tries to react too slowly. Lion Blaze is
out of position.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And not any boost either.
Your appearance will break the curse. Should we go standing, chat?
Sure. Someone slips through.
Perhaps also thinking somebody might be back, but...
Well, by the way, do we need to close the Gamba?
Easy one over to M80.
One of the things we can do about not having the green screen is we can go standing.
Though, to see that kind of mistake from Percy. It's Cloud9, despite allowing many shots, their defense,
oh my goodness, chat went 87% M80
goals. Yesterday, they allowed the 3rd fewest.
This way we can be mobile.
Drops this down, Lion Blaze.
We can tend to Baby Fear, who should still be
I think this is where we'll see mistakes, though, Jordan.
Down there on screen, just barely, just barely, just barely.
In this quarterfinal round, where top 4 might be the difference, to, you know, to whether you go to London or not, and what your chances at Worlds look like. So, despite you know the results of the past, the players feel that extra layer of anxiety, that extra pressure.
What do you think? 1-1.
And for
206.
M80 for Percy, you know, what's the bigger curse?
Baby Fear did some watching of Johnny Boy today. Some Alpha Cap.
Quarterfinal. Feels about even here, I guess, with the
until I made sure to turn him around. Because we've been looking at a lot of TVs today.
You might think that curse is a little worse. Goes up, no contact. And that always, usually that can work out massively in the
Dr.
offensive,
Feer is
defense's favor,
sleeping.
Excuse me. Sometimes you can catch a defense
Dr. Feer
out, though,
works
by not
nights
taking
right
the
now.
challenge.
I even saw that yesterday with Parth on Shopify.
Average Alpha Cap
Being
chatter,
that
dude.
first
Chat.
man, sometimes
Yeah, I go to Alpha
making
Cap stream,
contact
and
on
let me
the
be
ball,
honest.
especially if it looks
Those
like
chatters
an
wouldn't
obvious
survive
touch you're gonna
30
get.
seconds in this chat. They'd be
Really
insta banned.
throw defenses off that
Like
time.
almost every single chat in that chat would just get insta banned here. So it's like if you want to go be a crazy
A
person,
lot of players have
I guess that's the
begun
place to
adapt
be.
Their
Oh.
challenge game. You see a lot of fakes, a lot of feints. Percy will
Dr.
score,
Feer
though,
is a real
as M80
doctor,
were
yes.
struggling to get control of this ball. Nas, he was forced to do a
Bud,
heavy touch off a Lion
we got
plays,
bad news.
and Zanil will take advantage of it.
AJ
on
got
that
clipped on the
And
post.
AJ is a little lost in net right there. But
I
the
know.
double commit was where it really hurt.
much going on up here.
Not only was it a double commit, but the 50 perfectly went back to Percy. The composure is there for Cloud9. The offense has evaporated for M80. We'll see if they can find each other in this environment. Now, this is the best chance we might see from Nas. Going for a flip reset 50, but is kicked right back out.
Still good position,
Oh
except he
my.
loses it. Oh.
No way.
When AJ turned upfield, he had a full tank of boost. If Joyous just like slides with this 50, if he could side flip with it, but Percy, he actually
Okay.
gets to that side of the ball. So there was no way he was going to muscle that ball across. Excellent challenge there from Percy.
And if you go back and watch the replay,
Certainly we're gonna
you
break the
look over
curse.
to Joreous' perspective, as soon as he lost that 50, dropped the sticks.
Oh,
That, I mean, you can tell by people's car language whether
Yeah.
they are tilted or not, and whether they were affected.
We're not
That
tilted.
is going to be a really
We're not
tough
tilted.
play to stomach for M80, especially given
You could
the
bounce back. Baby
Austin
Fear
Percy made
slammed
a
his
really
controller
solid
into the
challenge
ground
getting on the right
moments
side of
ago,
that ball from
and he's already
Joreous'
over it.
perspective. 'Cause they did, Joreous did have a fully tanked AJ ready in the
Game one
corner.
charity,
They
but
had
here's the thing
all
about game
tested
two,
out
chat.
defense once, but they keep getting
Here's the thing
blocked
about game
on
two,
midfield.
right? We need to
It
get
doesn't
game
matter how
one
you look
because
or
we know how we can
positioning,
be
you
in
keep
game
getting
two.
burned on the touches.
You know?
It's like an extermination in a game. It's not pretty to watch, but you can't look away.
Baby Fear has peak
What
mental.
is happening out there? M80 is falling apart.
Like, did AJ think someone was behind him there? It looked like he was just watching the ball, and he totally lost sight of Cloud9 on that play. Just
They're gonna be
lazily drove forward.
fine. Jorby
Nas
and James
gave out a
are
heavy touch. He had to be expecting
overreacting.
somebody there. Short. Weird for M80. Well,
So, I mean, this game one.
Bang.
Hold on, will we see something in the final seconds? M80.
Baby Fear is wondering who you're
struggling
talking
make
to.
plays. Cloud9 dominant
Good
game
points.
one. We saw.
He could be a
the
bit
one
confused
play
about
where
that.
Cloud9 was out of position. But other than
I don't
that,
know. He's been out there before. He's seen me just talk randomly at
I
a
especially thought that the
screen.
composure from
He's gonna
Steele
be
was
an
fantastic.
insane
Percy
baby.
bouncing back as well,
He
getting
just
that
looks
low
at
50
his hands and talks to it,
resulted
just
in
like
that
dad.
goal. So all around, Cloud9 just played a consistent, clean game. On the other hand, M80, it's gonna be tough for them if they don't make any adjustments at this point. I mean, I'm almost wondering if this is a game one timeout situation with how badly that went for M80.
it just
That
didn't
was
seem
tough.
like the awareness was there. I mean, at the beginning, they were doing
No,
okay
no
on
game one
defense. They were
timeouts.
able
No
to
game one
shake the ball out
timeouts.
to the corners. Cloud9 had
No,
scored
no,
a
you
couple
shake it
of
off.
times
Game one,
short, but
a game one
the
timeout is
drop
like
in
mentally
awareness
admitting
at the halfway mark of the game
that
onwards.
it's over,
A great head scratch.
which you just don't do. Like you just, like, no matter how bad it goes, you just like, oh no, no, no.
That was
We're not giving up already.
Remind you, Jordan,
You know what I mean?
3-0 in Swiss. They beat this Cloud9 team and did go to game 5, but they beat
Mentally
this
admitting
Cloud9
it's
team
yeah,
in the very
giving
first
up
round
after
of
game
the
one
Swiss stage,
or
and then
timing
took
out
down
after game one is like
G2
way
and
too much of a
Gen G.
mental admission to
Yes,
yourself
and
that
if this
you're in
M80
trouble
team has
already,
all of the
which you
tools
can't
to
be
succeed,
doing.
But there is something about this quarterfinal
Now, if you lose game
round
two same way,
that gets under their skin and has been haunting them since the very beginning of this season. And that first game, it was not a close game.
Chat, I was sure that we were breaking the
When you
curse today.
already start to break
I
the
was sure that
glass
we're
on
breaking the curse. I went out of my way to stream today to break the curse.
On my game one bingo card. Sometimes Rocket League will give you something you don't really expect. But I guess if you look at it differently, James, like you said, maybe we should have expected it with how M80 have performed.
wow.
He's that name that kind of is behind that quarterfinal curse, and his shot comes away empty-handed there.
It wasn't a badly placed shot either. Percy just dives in.
Yeah, it's a pretty good save. Especially Joria's.
How they do big corner boost. steal by
Joria's
Lion
on
Blades.
ball.
AJ
You need a
Joria's
good
full
shot.
flow,
I feel like
Nas and
that's Gotta look for him.
Opportunity, but Percy also nothing in the tank. Lion Blaze coming to support quickly.
Yes? Wait, that's just free. It's just free.
Aggressive try, but Nas flies right through with no boost to score first.
And Zeniel had no idea that Nas was out of boost. Normally, a player will go a little bit quicker into that challenge. The fact that Nas was on empty actually helped, because the oncoming attacker assumed that Nas had boost when he didn't. And so M80 flipped that play around. It looked like it was a play they might concede a goal, and they end up getting one. Huge for M80.
Good form for M80 right now. AJ just a dump ball. Zeniel buys time for his team. It's a low boost challenge. Lion Blaze.
That is a first time chatter for sure.
M80 will take the space. Now that's where Cloud9, the real Cloud9, start to show up.
What's up, bud?
Tendency to leave the midfield when they could challenge it. It does start to really feel like a play style.
Baby Fear might be getting hungry here soon.
Lion Blaze, especially
Might be time to
on
eat.
defense, has always been real good. Their follow-ups on defense are great.
Just
You
like
want them to hold the ball in the midfield. And that's something that
how
they don't
M80
do
are
too
going to
often.
eat.
Against M80 in game
Pog
number
streak,
one, the score
Pog
was a little
stream.
different. Saw the woes happen, and now they pull off a little bit. As
Mystic
M80's
is a
perfect
full-time
attack gets thrown back to their half.
Chatter in like every single Rocket League stream. It's insane.
Past the midfield, but has the corner boost denied. AJ,
When was the baby there? The baby has been there the whole time.
Flip reset from AJ shut down. Percy try to chip this over Jorius. There is a 50 and a nice demo from Percy.
Baby Fear can eat a little bit more stuff.
Shot just on top.
Thank
Misses
goodness.
his target. Close. Jory is so happy.
Baby Fear is
completely starved.
super close to
Cloud9 do keep
being
possession.
7
Lion
months
struggling
old.
to get back to the ball. They're getting bumped off of it. Percy shot again, right into Jorius.
It's like a week
They're
away.
holding on for now, but like you said, taking players off
Is
the
Baby
pitch.
Fear
They start
vegan?
to
He is
stretch on the
not.
pressure. Lion Blaze keeps it tight. AJ gets there quickly, and the push has not ended.
Control from Zeniel. Jorius tries to take a little bit of time. Booms it downfield. Pass up to Zeniel. What will Zeniel do? Off the ceiling, off the backboard. Lost control of it. Gives up
Are the casters
possession.
delayed? Sometimes some productions will have a delayed feed, but I think that the casters in RLCS are in the match.
Clear from
At least
Jorius ready to
that's what I've seen in the
tuck it
past.
downfield. Nothing left in the tank.
Like they can
Nas
switch and
also started
spectate
to
and go
play
anywhere they
boost,
want.
but
At least I would
Percy's
hope they
heavy
would be.
touch
They aren't
easily
in the match
played
for
by Nas.
RLCS.
M80 to get set back up.
It's a lot harder to cast without being in the match. I'll admit. Especially if you get like a feed. Sometimes you get a feed that's like really low quality. They give you like a 340p like stream, and then you had to be like, yeah. So I'm pretty sure I know what's going on, but pretty sure it's a delayed feed. Maybe for Blast, but I think the previous
AJ also starved here. Percy gets
the previous what was it?
Across the box. No threat.
What were they called?
Cloud9 are looking for something
I can't think of it. I'm pretty sure they did people in lobby.
Percy, a couple of heavy touches for him on his last few progressions, but he's tasked with a 50 this time and just a buy time. Right now, Cloud9, they're holding on to that time. It continues to dwindle, and they continue to find no openings.
AJ zero boost still diving in. Percy looking up, hoping Zeniel would be there, but low boost again for Cloud9, and there's a miss at the midfield. Potentially a chance for AJ to work, but he gets shut down. Percy, nice hit over, allows him to also get his own corner, and a massive 50 pushes that downfield. Big play from Percy.
M80 rotation is very safe right now in the midfield. Jorius, every time he's in that second man spot, he's playing the loss on the challenge. He's playing safe. The teammate usually on the opposite side of the field, but the midfield coverage, not something that they're interested in. They've been able to kill the ball out to the corner. The middle of the field hasn't been open for M80. Jorius will try to open up a gap here with a nice follow-up, but too hard downfield, and Zeniel has the clear.
Dusting Nas there. Pre-jumps this, and it might blow in his face. It does, the pre-jump. You have to be so careful when you choose to pre-jump, because it can fight you.
You know, it looked so saucy when he jumped for it, too. It looked like, okay, Percy's getting it. It looked like Percy was getting the follow-up touch. So he jumps, anticipating Percy's touch. It bounces off of the wall, and by that time, Zeniel realizes he has to adjust, and his risk pays for the other team. M80 get the insurance and the risk, despite having possession, James. An interesting pre-jump decision there from
That could be
Zeniel.
one back, and it is.
There you go.
The shake off the pre-jump. You're back to where you started. The trim, or the lead trimmed back down to just one. And we've got another ball game, and if you're M80, where These quarterfinals have been
We're fine,
a monkey
chat,
you
we're
cannot get off
fine.
your back. Now they're going to have that extra pressure, knowing that a 0-second goal could tie things up and send it to overtime. They're going to have to play this one clean.
They did the standard cheat up, and Cloud9 won the bout, but Nas holds the ball, and with security like that, it'll be hard to crack the code as it pops off the wall. Comes back down, Percy had space. AJ back over to the corner. He's got the boost, he just needs to hold. They don't think how to do
Nice.
anything fancy, but sometimes
Well,
it's great to
sometimes
add
you
a
do
little
this.
bit of sauce to the meal.
And the sauce boss, AJ, finally plays a part. Beautifully done. The flip reset, so mechanical, so clean. And it's plays like that you expect more of when it comes to M80, but this was a stabilization game. They didn't have to burn a
All right,
timeout.
GG.
Game one certainly
We got a
was
minute
a
ad as well. We didn't run the
disaster for
pre-run
M80, but
ads.
Game two, a fantastic
Finally hit
start.
20 streams in a row. What did they do it? It's important. It's important because today's stream is going to be really
To that first
short.
goal,
M80 is going to win the
allowed them
next
to get
3
that lead,
games,
and
and we're
M80 never
out.
looked back from that
And we're
point.
out.
Cloud9, typically a risk-averse team, and the one risk you take, actually both risks that Zanil takes, he got
Blew up in his
burned
face.
as third man.
Yeah.
You know, that's rough. It must feel like you're not getting anything done on offense for Zanil to have to pre-jump that.
Well, we did see for quite some time, Cloud9, no success offensively. Zanil knows that time is winding down. It's tough to fault him for going for a pre-jump, especially because we've seen those pre-jump plays work multiple times in the past. However, you can't forget that it is risky to do so. It is always risky to pre-jump if things don't go your way. And that time, you know, and that was a really nice skim shot as well. Had to be perfect because Lion Blaze was rotating back, so that was not an easy shot to make.
Oh, nice move in the midfield too from Percy.
But overall, Jorby, I think M80 is going to be happy with this game, feel like they got their feet back under them, and have a launching point.
We move baby off
for the
screen.
series. For Cloud9, we've seen that they can stumble a bit offensively. And both teams really, you're wondering,
said,
you know, which one of these offenses
"I'm too
is going to
famous."
step up and start putting up the numbers.
And Cloud9's lesson from this can't be don't take any risks, especially with the way M80 were shooting the ball, having 13 shots on net. If they're able to lock you out of their half just from their own high pressure, you may need to take some of those risks. But down by 1 with 35 seconds left to go, maybe not the time, but we'd be singing a different tune if Percy hits that ball. And
Dorby's
gets it to
back? You didn't
Zanil.
know?
We go to game 3, and we're all
Yeah,
tied up.
the paparazzi at this
James, you
point,
alluded
he's
to
already like
that despite
so famous.
a dominant pressure
That's-
offense from M80, Cloud9
we really
was
just
still in
wanna
this game.
Protect him
Remind
from
me
the
of
spotlight.
classic
How's the
version
menu?
one.
He's doing great
All
today, man. He's
defensive
a very happy
counterattacks.
boy.
Maybe a cheeky demo down the field, but they can
And it's
withstand
because
so
M80
much
tied up the
pressure.
series.
They couldn't withstand it last time. They're trying to break down.
Can you hear him? He's telling me right now how excited he is
First game,
for M80.
Cloud9, not much offensively going for him last game. M80 saw a beautiful flip reset from AJ. We know all 3 of those players have that mechanical ability. Double commit, though. We saw some double commits haunt M80 before that time. Helps him kick off this.
You think you see a little mustache growing in? Took forever. Dr. Feer busy today? Dr. Feer's sleeping. She's working nights.
For M80. Cloud9 happy to play Boomer if they're picking up the demos. Percy, hard pinch across, and Zanil played underneath. Was hoping for some drop. He didn't have a lot of boost.
All right, I'll be right
so
back.
had the position
I
tightly.
need to start heating some.
They didn't get the touch though. It came off too
Lunch up
heavy,
for
and Cloud9's
baby.
attack withers.
Percy, wave dash gets the demo. Both teams getting aggressive, hunting down those demos. Percy with another demo. Zanil will be tested. Timing on the backboard hit, booms it upfield. Lion Blaze not able to get that mid boost, is going to be low, and so is Zanil. This is a chance now for M80.
AJ sitting on the wing, and he had to catch up to the play. It doesn't matter. Percy couldn't make the save.
We scored.
This looks
We scored.
savable, but AJ, as he's coming across, Percy turns. And
Wow,
I think
we actually
he
scored 2.
sees AJ at almost the last second. He knows that he's there. He's just not sure where exactly. And AJ puts it on his backside. It's uncomfortable enough that Percy can't recover.
And it all stems back from that missed mid boost from Lion Blaze. He had to rotate back low boost and even go into that corner challenge on low boost. And Zanil also going for it low as well. And this is going to be another
Wait, it's
wide
actually so
open net.
free.
Finally,
Why
the
did AJ not
series
steal it?
starting to open up for M80.
Lion Blaze sitting up and
Oh my
just
goodness, what a
got
dunk.
dusted by Nas.
Was there a demo?
Early, Lion Blaze challenging
Yes,
that
there
isn't even
was.
a bad idea. It's just the
Somebody
time
must
Greg
have
got to
demoed the
ball
last
first. Nas easily punted it off of his car with no momentum. Lion Blaze can't do anything about it.
Are you just getting tired, bud? You want?
Zanil slowing down on the kickoff in a 1v1 situation.
Nice.
Passes it off. And it's off the post, and it's very barely touched by AJ, but it was enough to prevent a rebound goal. That was a huge play from AJ to make sure no rebound comes.
Percy was waiting in the mid, or right at the top of the box in the center, and Lion Blaze's touch couldn't get out, like you said. The rebound cut off by AJ, and I really felt like Lion Blaze had a better shot there. Maybe could have taken it. You had a defender screaming across net with a lot of momentum. Tried to play it off the post. The teammate wasn't ready for it.
Taken
Maybe
care
he
of.
just straight up missed the shot. I'm not good enough to say for
The
sure.
IRL baby and all the chat babies, you know, it's just really hard for a dad like me.
Decision in a split second.
Just trying to make everybody happy.
Regardless, that is a chance.
Is
that
Baby Feer
Cloud9
bald
is
too?
going to
Okay.
want back. That's a weak
That's not a
hit.
good
This is
touch.
There we
dangerous,
go,
and
baby. It should be this
an
easy.
immediate goal, an
It should be
errant
this
touch up
easy.
the middle of the
Right, bud?
field. And that is the danger zone. You do not want to put the ball there.
Honestly, Lion Blaze, he doesn't have a lot of boost, and his launch is so poor as he goes up for it. You see him twist as he goes up, and he just does one like extra rotation that totally takes him off the mark. He might get a better touch if he just half rolls on his way up and actually get more solid contact.
Bang.
But it was already going to be difficult on low
Get
boost.
in.
Now he has to make a save, and he can't get onto the
Wow.
ball. He needs some help.
We didn't need it.
Percy, keep it across to the side. And keep
We
the
didn't
top of
need
the
it.
box clean, but Joria steals the ball away. And M80 right now are rolling over Cloud9. They figured him out. Pass to AJ, back to Nas, denied. Percy gets there.
Keeping Cloud9 at low boost. Another
Bang,
pass,
dude,
another
it's-
shot, and another goal from AJ. That is a hat trick.
AJ popping off, but thanks to Nas's ability here, a scoop and pass with such cleanliness. You'd think he was the janitor, but AJ, he's the one cleaning up the shots. Nas delivering some great passes, some great 50s. He's having a great game right now.
Impact
Not too much of
player.
a surprise. He was near the top of the scoreboards
Dude.
on Swiss James. Excuse me.
Don't
This
use up
game's
all the
getting out of
goals.
hand, Jordy, and I agree with you, Nas.
Don't use up all the
Playing
goals.
Very well. He was the
Okay?
player to kickstart
Save some of the goals
this
for some of the other
M80
games in case we need them.
that we've seen with his low 50 that allowed M80 to get a lead and hang on to it, but it is, you know, that was the
Get ready to run
fourth
3-minute
goal
ads for the
assisted from
timeout.
Nas.
Is that how long timeouts are?
So, you know, we missed an opportunity in fantasy for sure with the numbers Nas is putting up.
Right? Well, I mean, you would have
Did
to
Nas not have a good day
go under, 'cause
yesterday?
I believe his
AJ was
goal
doing
assist
actually the most of
ratio
our
is
scoring.
almost 1.5, which was is
But
an
Nas
impressive
was like
number for any player
leading
on
the
any
leaderboard.
day,
Oh,
as AJ
kicked
drops it
away.
underneath, and my God, it's just a nice little Saturday stroll for AJ. He's out walking the dog. saying
Oh
hi
my
to neighbors,
goodness, dude.
scoring
It's
4
just so
goals. What
easy.
more can you want from
Wait,
the
is
guy?
it,
This
like,
is
chat,
where you check the
I don't want
rules
to
see
take
if
all
there's
the
a
credit,
mercy rule.
but like,
Yeah.
Cloud9.
I am
mean,
live,
throwing the towel. 6-2
and I don't
right
know.
now. M80 are dominating
the times
this
when I
game. We
wasn't
saw a
live.
Mistake as well from Lion Blaze, not able to get the touch out. And
Wait, you guys are just going to give the credit to Baby Fear just like that?
I mean, granted, you know, Cloud9 probably feel like it's over at this point. Let's be honest, it's over. But still, even before it got this bad, the touch quality.
Nah,
was
Baby Fear carried for
decreasing
sure. It's def
dramatically
Baby Fear.
on
Okay,
Cloud9's
cool.
half, even
Cool.
before
So
the
just like
Lion
that,
Blaze
we
mishap
throw
on
all
low
of our
boost.
experience
Also a couple of touches
together.
for
Baby Fear has
Percy
been on
earlier
stream
He
for,
wasn't hanging on to the
what,
ball,
30
and we were
minutes
giving it
now?
back up to M80. And I think we're taking advantage
Rebrand
of
the
that
channel?
and creating
Okay.
more space,
Okay.
making themselves more unpredictable. And Cloud9 just could never.
Will you
really
bring
get a
Baby Fear to
handle on
London?
things.
I
It's
can't
not
go to
the same
London.
rhythm they had in game 1 at all.
they're being
It
restarted
overlaps
and
with
pushed back.
Buddy's
The
wedding.
thing you're seeing from M80 is
Dude,
their
AJ's
ability to
pre-jumping, like,
successfully
they're
pull
feeling
off
so
these
good right now.
passing plays, but also
They are
that
feeling,
double tap from
they're
Nas
feeling
as well.
themselves a
If you
little bit.
give them
Up 7-0.
the space to go up and have an uncontested touch in front of net, they will find a vulnerable spot on the backboard and put it there.
One of my main questions headed into this series, I felt like this was one of the few series that
5 mil on
Cloud9
YouTube in 6 months.
had maybe a
Jake
chance
Paul,
in.
Baby
Not
Fear.
just because of the curse, but also because that defensive counterattack style feels like it should match up against.
I was
the
trying to
way
give Baby
M80
Fear his
play
controller
ball
so
with
that he could
how they
pop
are on
off,
the ball,
but
you really, it's the pressure.
wanted a
that
different toy.
Cloud9 are missing. That
Are
was
we
the
going to
key.
allow
And there's
Cloud9
more
one
that
goal
they
for the
do
7-1 or
pull off of the
no?
midfield.
We're thinking
And
nah,
just like
just
you said,
7-0.
M80 take full advantage of that.
Imagine
Too much
Joyce just
style,
booms that
too
in.
much talent on this team.
He just
Cannot
absolutely
find a way
slams in
to
an own goal.
Build a high pressure offense against them. We'll see what Cloud9
What's M80's
do
best
to
performance
adjust.
this season?
I'd definitely call a timeout now.
Oh,
7-0.
I almost want to ban you. It's almost like you're trying to bait us.
Perhaps this is their time. Is today the day where they break through that?
We have
top
only
eight
made it to
and
the quarters
finally finish
every
top 4.
single qualifier.
And it couldn't come at a better time for them. Huge.
Are we getting a
game
timeout?
of AJ with 4 goals. Nas as well, being a contributor, 6 goals plus assists that game. And there we have it. Confirmation that Cloud9 will be taking their timeout.
Timeout break.
Don't
You know what that
any other
means?
Time where a timeout is needed, except for when you get shellacked 7-0. They need to get back to that game 1 form. They've shown they can pressure M80. Where's it going to come? You know, this is a massive match for both of these teams who are in a position to make the major.
Yeah, you feel like this is the moment, Jorby. This is the moment where you're going to be punching your ticket to London or not. Or if you this is a chance for you to miss out on that opportunity. Things are going to have to continue to go well for either one of these teams if they win. Obviously, we have one more qualifier before London, but a top 4 is huge. And this is the moment both of these teams have been waiting for. Cloud9, will they be able to get this top 4? Percy, his first one ever. And then M80. We all know that story, Jorby.
We do. The Joria's curse. Everyone knows it. And on the Mobile 1 High Performance replay, you'll see no curses in orange, only style. Love that double tap from Nas. And on the timeout, you know, what are you telling Cloud9 in this situation, James, if you're the coach?
Already got a dub in game 1. And don't give them space. Also, you have to take a few more risks.
M80 still has plenty of
to
time
get
to lose
boost
another
and get out.
quarterfinal. Listen,
Very conservative gameplay from Cloud9.
there's still
They would
plenty of
rather
time
stay
for
in
me
net with
to ban
a
you
pad or less, and multiple
to
people
outer
have
space.
taken that risk. Sometimes you just need to trust your 2 teammates. Go out, get the mid boost, take a little bit of extra time, pick up some small pads, and then go for a bump or demo from behind. Trust that your teammates are going to get you out of that situation because you need boost.
let astronauts deal with him.
Yeah,
Astronauts
it's
will be the
just
only
so
one that
hard
can save him.
to play this like defensive style where you're catching every ball and you're fleshing it out to a teammate and you're getting a quick counter attack. To get the same quality of touch, to keep ball security on defense while you're being pressed is so hard. It's so hard to control your own boost. It's so hard to do anything that way. So I 100% agree with you. More aggression out of Cloud9. More like that game number 1. More willingness in the midfield to say, you know what, I don't have a lot here, but I'm going to buy a second for my team to touch, rotate in, and get a quick follow-up from a scoreable position and not a defensive one. But hey, this is how Cloud9 have gotten every single top 8. Is this style what keeps them here?
Watch
And
party
now M80
tomorrow?
trying
No,
to make
tomorrow's
that
Mother's Day,
a
chat.
reality rather than a question.
Will M80 finally
So everyone should be
break
going
through?
and
Cloud9,
watching
this is a
with
key
their
game
mothers.
for them. Nas,
Maybe that's what we'll do.
quick reset. Percy shut down Zanil. Able to
Watch
grab
party
that
M80's
corner,
games
see what he
this
can do with all
time
that boost.
with
Good
mothers.
50 and a soft touch. The follow-up goes right into Nas.
Was Baby Fear revealed? He
Dead play
is. He's
now in
sitting. He's
midfield.
sitting right here with me now.
Nas was hoping for a follow-up there. Instead, Cloud9 take the ball in the midfield. M80 will have to go right back. M80 looking for ways in. Cloud9 currently holding them.
AJ decal name? Did he change
Zanil
from the
did really
M80
well to
decal?
keep that ball
It's just the
in
M80
his
esports
half.
decal.
That shot will be weak and easily saved, but rebound chance
It's in the shop
for
right now.
Cloud9.
Percy
Hashtag
has to wait
ad.
for AJ. Yeah, sees
You
Jordy's
could go
right
and buy
underneath
it.
him. Nas with a full tank of boost right behind. Great follow-up from Zanil. That keeps them locked. There's that
If
midfield
Baby Fear isn't here for
aggression
semifinals, we
we're hoping to see
lose,
from Cloud9.
and we lose your rioting.
Start to starve out the M80 boost.
Lion Blaze is such a
Start
dude.
to force
He's
AJ to
never
punt the ball
backed
away.
down
And
off
for
of
Jordy to have
that
to catch up to it.
Wolf
Catch up to it.
decal.
Jordy's does a little bit faster.
The OGs, remember when that was like
Percy on
all the
layers.
rage?
as well, Dash.
Everyone was using it.
Not enough,
Some
though.
painted
Lion
versions
Blaze
of it.
Right there to assist him in Cloud9 breakout.
Now it's just Lion Blaze. He's the
Ball
last
dash
one
is
left.
Not costing them at all. Dorius back down to the ground. Dorius will have to rotate out after not picking up any of those boosts in the corner. Zanil, low boost 50 attempt. AJ around 1, AJ around 2. Pass over to Jorius. It's an isolation play. Jorius goes for the double, but couldn't find a teammate.
Just went so wide, and it's tough to get a productive ball
That-
across the box when that defender was kind of sitting right underneath you. And
Dude.
Zanil sneaks a shot from the left side right over the second defender.
Talk about
Nas has to. He just
huge
has to connect.
bounce back. You see it, Nas.
He has to
so
connect on
close
that
to
first
being
challenge.
into a position
I feel like he
where
was
could
being
actually
really
tip the ball,
patient,
but Zanil through the traffic,
and then
through
decided
the
to challenge
chaos,
like only
still
after he was going to get
slots
beat.
it. And despite Cloud9 getting obliterated last game, they have the lead.
And M80 only one shot to their name, 2 minutes in. No shot registered there as Nas through the first tester. Lion Blaze, he has a little bit of space. Zanil opts to boom it right to Nas. So stay on it. Lion Blaze just trying to stay in position. He didn't like that 50, and look what the result is. Percy going downfield. Lion Blaze sitting underneath, but Percy pinches it forward, and the ball killed Lion Blaze. A non-issue for M80 on that push, and they get right back downfield. AJ's there! AJ's in!
These 50s off the ceiling can bite you, and that is a perfect example of how Percy trying to 50.
Great setup.
Straight up
That's
off
a great
the
setup
ceiling.
from
Lion Blaze
Jorius.
has no time to react.
Yes, I do have a
And when you
standing
are on
desk.
Offense coming into the play
Spend all
like
my
that,
time
you will have the
on these
defense
desks.
dead to rights, and AJ
Needed
will
to be
not
able to
miss
stand.
an open chance like that.
Back still destroyed.
There. Percy
What team do I
ahead of
support other than
Lion Blaze.
M80
Lion
and
Blaze
Team
playing
Rock?
Close support. Neither
Support
50
good Rocket League.
going the way Lion Blaze was positioned.
How do you like that chair? It's a nice chair.
Actually score off of that. That skips a little weirdly for Percy, but he got the catch right before he gets deleted. M80 again utilizing the space. James blowing through the Cloud9 defense. The Cloud9 seem very eager as soon as they see a ball lurking across, hanging in the orange haft. Come up. Not just first man. Second man also starts lurking.
Go on speed. W speed. Nice. Huge win. Nas back on ball. Shot.
On defense. Just getting to the touch with Zanil. Takes another save. Nobody on the ball.
Jorius
for
beats
Cloud9.
everybody here. Bump, bump, bump. Love it, love it, love it.
He's got him. Lion Blaze on the layer.
Oof.
Follows it up because the rebound shot was coming
Nice demo.
quickly. AJ
Oh,
was
needed
on
to
it.
win that.
Cloud9
That'd have been a
continue
huge
to
50
hold
win.
Zanil with no boost, punts it away. Jorius takes advantage, looking for Nas. Oh, could not
Wow.
find enough.
That was never going to go
power,
in,
easily
but
denied.
pretty good
Cloud9
shot.
are teetering right now. They find a
What a
brief
counter.
moment to counterattack
That was
Nas.
a really good
There to get
counter.
the stop, and we'll pinch it downfield, end-to-end action.
Lion Blaze with a full tank.
If he was just staring at
AJ
me,
waiting for his
trying to
moment
understand
strike.
why
Lion
anyone
Blaze
would
forces the ball on top of him.
talk at a wall.
Percy has to catch back up. Not a great touch. Cloud9, not the position you want to be. They're looking for the moment to secure the ball.
Your
AJ
six-month-old is trying to
doesn't
sub to
make
Fear?
Zanil
Well, your 6-month-old should
uncomfortable
sub to Baby Fear.
Tight rotations. Zanil coming up. Percy hanging on to the midfield. Lion Blaze
Greedy.
still trying to cut them out. Percy's got the boost. Zanil sitting underneath.
And why Dad keeps clapping.
Now, Lion Blaze is sitting back into the corner.
He'll know.
Take it.
He'll know.
Lion Blaze reading the play well.
You went from
And
working
Cloud9
construction
still under some
to learning
pressure.
software
James AJ
development, and your
coming
back
in, not a ton of
hurts
the
just
tank
as
and
bad
jumping
now,
from
but in a different way.
disadvantage. Jorius,
Would you say a standing
another
desk while
shot
coding is
denied.
worth it?
Zanil
Yeah,
forced the
you'll
ball
also
away,
need
but
like
it
a
comes
standing
down for free
pad,
for Percy. Cloud9 breakout.
because if you stand too much without
Cloud9 have a great chance here.
something under your feet, then your
Lion
like
Blaze will have a
feet
lot
get
of
destroyed.
space. Picks up the mid boost, but AJ had pre-jumped him and actually.
And then I got these for my keyboards too, dude. I'm just old.
Fake. It works. Percy gets there in time. A fake to bump to goal. 3 key ingredients to the recipe of success for Cloud9.
Ah,
Lion Blaze immediately locks onto Nas.
and a high quality chair. Yeah, I got them all. How'd I come up with the name Fear? I played WoW. I was a warlock,
And they have that lead once more
and
with
warlocks
just a few
use
seconds
the ability
remaining.
Fear.
Jorius
But I changed the spelling.
back, but Lion Blaze was quicker. Good recognition. Jorius had turned. That gives you advantage to take the quick challenge.
He misspelled
Unfortunately, Nas
feet?
has
No.
been brutal and killing every transition for Cloud9.
What
But wasn't
server?
enough for M80 to get the
Wild
tie
Hammer.
game as it comes across
Really
to the
long
edge.
time
Nas
ago. I
gets
played
one more
BC.
try to get this ball downfield for his team.
The
Percy
original
comes up to meet him.
BC.
Zanil gets bumped on the back line, and the
That's
50
it.
goes
We keep it up?
down.
Ooh.
Ooh, almost kept it up. Cloud9.
Well, you guys know what I say about
Taking the
Game
game.
4, right? Who cares?
And we were talking
Who
on the pre-show
cares?
about what was it? A seesaw? What do you call it? Teeter-totter?
Yeah, seesaw.
That goes seesaw. It goes up to space and comes back down. Well, that's what's happening to M80. They were all the way up near the moon last game, 7-0, and then after the timeout, Cloud9 come back and have a response. And they did so much better at finding.
Okay, I was
boosts
hoping
and
that
keeping
the stream
boosts
would be
and
able to
keeping
end right
position
now.
upfield.
I was
And
hoping
then
for a
also
nice clean sweep.
The key play.
We fortunately did not get that.
was Lion
Do you get any
Blaze
weird looks when you put
landing
Baby
that
Fear on your
bucket
son's birth
on
certificate?
Nas
Nah, man, they just
to
let you do whatever
eventually
you
yield
want.
that goal.
Yeah, it started out
They
with,
said, "Sir,
trying
you
to
do
shake
know
them up
that
early,
at some
early
point
fake to see if you can
your
find
son will no
freeze the
longer be a
defense, give
baby.
them the jump early.
You know he's
Either
currently
throw the
a
ball
baby
their
just
rhythm.
right now."
That
And I said,
there.
"Uh-huh.
Nas coming up, it was a good
I get that."
adjustment, but like you said, Lion Blaze
So you want to
was
permanently
Lion Blaze
name
had
him
another play
Baby
in
Fear.
a small
That's
moment
right.
That didn't lead to anything, but it
Not
prevented
Fear
another
Jr.?
M80
No.
possession where, the touch
No.
comes out.
Baby
from
Fear.
Nas. Jorius is playing it. He didn't like the touch. As soon as he turns, Lion Blaze attacks, but he's looking at Jory as seeing where is he going on that ball. The Lion Blaze really started downloading the M80 rotation at the end of the game and helped keep them out. And
All right, Aquadome. Okay, Baby Feer.
It could have started getting ugly real quick, James. Cloud9 and M80 looking for their first top 4 appearance as a unit. Percy looking for his first top 4 ever. Which way will the seesaw swing this time?
Sorry, but we crushed it when you were on screen last time.
Game 3, that
One day,
this was finally M80's time, but
when it comes time to put me in a nursing home, you can do that because I put you on stream, and that'll be a fair trade.
Neck and neck. Lion Blaze with a chance. Doesn't the best hit across the middle. We'll have to rotate out. Zanil, nice.
That's not, that wire's not for
50
eating.
will keep M80 back.
Lion Blaze gets a free touch. He opts for the space and the control.
That's actually not
able to neutralize
for
the 50.
eating.
You get to keep control. Lion Blaze gets the mid.
But he
boost.
loves eating it
Zanil
so
will let
much.
Percy
How
cook.
can I
As M80
stop
are
him?
uncomfortable, Lion Blaze keeps him locked in. Zanil wants to keep going. Percy pops it over another. Here comes Lion Blaze. Cloud9 on top of him.
And I love this play from Percy. Percy has a very tight angle here, and instead of going for goal, where AJ's low boost and will be challenging, he opts to pop it high and trust his teammate will get there. He knew that everyone from M80 was going to be low on boost, so if he could get the height on it, it will put his team
Yo, Goofy, thank you for the
in a
4 months of
position where
Prime.
they will
Can you say,
score.
Goofy,
Big
thank you for the
play
4 months of
from
Prime?
Cloud9, everybody getting involved, and that was immense pressure. But now on the other end, it's bouncing off the post, the bar, everything.
Yeah, we need you on the sticks, bud.
Shot by M80 into the sand.
We need you on the sticks. There's no
no
other way to
shot
put
he's
it.
getting there. If he doesn't get bumped, that ball is to
But
the
without
side
your
of him.
help,
It's a tie
it doesn't seem
game,
like M80 is
but
going to be able to do it.
Instead, it's Cloud9 up 1-0. Well, that's insane. That's where I hit the forfeit button, James.
And it's not even 3:30 yet, so that's not an option.
He's not so
That shows
sure
you
about
my
this
mental
streaming
keep,
stuff.
Gotta keep playing this one out.
He's not so
But
sure about
M80
it.
Still very much in this. They
Are you going to
seem
teach him how to
have
steal dogs? If
this,
I had ever
this
stolen a
tendency
dog,
to
maybe
be
I
hot
would,
or
but
cold.
considering I never have.
And they are cold right now offensively.
Yeah, what exactly is going on with the temperature changes? As AJ sizes this up with a heavy touch there. He felt the pressure coming. But his support.
Does he shave his
helps
mustache?
pull that
Yeah, we
pressure
don't
off.
let his mustache
He
grow
made that
in. We
decision
always shave
earlier. He's got a
his.
nice pass. Gets a little touch on the ball.
All right, you wanna
Not
touch the
enough,
mic.
but Really not looking to score there. You're just hoping to build more pressure. Jory has to keep possession. Hold on to the ball. Good adjustment midair there by Jory's.
Percy also bumped off the boost. Nass going in, trying to solo 50. We've seen 50s go M80's way off the ceiling.
Good job,
trying
bud.
to get that ball on the goal line in a dangerous spot. M80 may need to be more creative to break through.
Jory is bit a little bit. Saw Lion Blaze was up. Cloud9 not able to move towards the box just yet. M80 still off the ball. AJ's got the boost, and
He's
he'll
so
give it right back
confused.
to him. He stole it.
He's
he
so
got the catch. He's
confused
looking
why I
for
liked it so much.
No read.
And
That
like
was
you
great,
said,
bud.
couldn't figure out where
Good
AJ was
commentating.
going.
That extra
Okay,
touch,
we
everybody's
farmed
been in those
content.
situations before where your teammate's up in the air making a play and you're thinking, okay, just leave it. Don't touch it again. Don't touch it again. No. And then you're out of position. That happened right there to M80.
Oh, no.
Quite a good chance, but there's a whip from Zanil, and the shot is good. AJ, he punishes Cloud9.
He said Zanil. I thought we were in trouble. Then I heard AJ.
Goes up. Zanil also goes up,
Oh
and both
my
players are
goodness.
wondering why
What
the
is
other
Cloud9
went.
doing?
Or maybe they both
How did
said,
that just
"I got
happen?"
it," and no one could react either way. Nobody was covering more than one angle there, and when you don't hit the ball, bad things happen.
Every time you leave, we score. Listen.
Especially with the way they've been holding them too.
So the stream needs to be live, but maybe I don't.
Like, the
I need to be
best
not on
presence
screen.
on offense. They had a
Because when
couple of
we
shots,
play in the
but
Swiss, I'm
for
actually
the
not
most
on
part, Cloud9
screen.
held them on defense well. Well, now it might
Well, Cloud9 struggling again, low boost, 3 in the tank for Lion Blaze. Zanil trying to pick up some small pads, finally a corner for Lion Blaze. Well, we've seen M80 do this before, especially in Game 3, having so much success boost starving. They're doing it again here. Will they be able to convert? Infield pass to AJ.
Zanil's been so uncomfortable. He's been sitting in the box for the last 20 seconds, literally on no higher than 37. Now he expends everything just to get smacked by AJ and to lose his boost to him. Jory
Baby
is
Fear, he
going
says
next.
we need
He's going
M80
hot.
to win right now.
Getting a little physical.
Oh,
Jory is
how did they
getting
not
the
score
50,
that?
But it goes right back. Nass plays it aggressive, pinches it across. They know they have Cloud9 starved right now. They know they have all the boosts, but AJ actually pulls back. Maybe he isn't. as tuned in there, where Nas was on the other side, so he may have wanted to play that patient. Either way, they hang on to the ball, and Cloud9 do get boosts. So M80 could
anything else to say about
M80's
M80's run?
Specifically go. Lion Blaze does get over top of them, James, and they might have a chance. Percy right into AJ.
Demo from behind, though, and Jorius lands another bump on Percy, but Percy turns back into the play.
Wow.
The shot is weak. That shot had so much more potential. Percy could not get around it, though. That was the go-ahead opportunity for Cloud9, and that chance goes begging.
And you say M80 have been hot and cold. Percy also hot and cold. That is not a shot you'll get every day.
Ooh,
M80
baby.
Or really at any point in the playoffs in Rocket League. Zanil
Can you believe it?
driving downfield.
How
for
did they
Lion
save
Blaze.
that? That was an insane shot. Oh, so cringe.
Put some power behind it, and he finds the mustard onto the burger. 2-1 for Cloud9.
And Lion Blaze looking for
Very
Nas,
cringe,
trying
bud.
to get in his way, goes for the bump, does actually clip him there. And so another physical
We never do
play
that.
from Lion Blaze.
When we play,
helps give
we never
Cloud9
bump
that
to score.
Extra boost to take
Okay.
the lead. Now they've got to hold on for these final
No
few
need to
seconds.
bump to score.
Glorious immediately shoots it to double commit, but Percy bails out Cloud9. However, lovely touch will give it one more opportunity to M80, but it hits the ground.
goodness.
Somehow that didn't bounce up the corner, and Cloud9 barely hang on and are now on match point.
Well, there's a world where Nas hits that onto the corner of the ramp, and Zanil is left stranded in the box.
We gotta
with
turn off the
no
camera.
Boost. We might be talking about an M80 0-second goal if that one touch goes a little differently. But instead, Percy,
Maybe we
despite
do.
missing that shot,
Maybe we
doesn't
need to not be
get
on camera.
Punished, James. They don't get punished for the missed
Is this the
opportunity.
play?
And when we talk about,
But then how do you even
wristbands,
know we're
you're
watch
not seeing
partying?
Zanil in those positions where he's just
You
taking
were
a
watching anything
bad
versus
risk and
Falcons after they
losing
came back
poorly for
3-3.
Cloud9.
You said watch them
Outside
do all
of
this and then lose
one double
to a
commit,
4-second
maybe two
goal.
at the end if you
The
want to
Falcons
count
score
that
exactly
one.
at 4 seconds. So
Cloud9,
you're telling us Squishy
really tough
is
for M80 to get through. I am a little worried
clairvoyance.
about Zanil and Lion Blaze on the back line together, though.
You're worried about Zanil and Lion Blaze in this situation?
I'm worried about
I mean,
them
I'm more
bumping into
worried
because they
about
bump into each other's
M80,
fights.
M80 with 3-0 in Swiss.
obviously
They beat
we're worried
Cloud9 in Swiss, and now they are on the brink of being eliminated in the quarterfinals once more. How
Jordan
many
can't
beatings
beat the
can
allegations.
M80 take? It's not over yet.
Has
The
someone let
timeout
them
is
know
being
that I'm
called by
live?
M80 because
Maybe they forgot to tell them that
everybody
I
out there who's
did
been
in
following along
fact go
this
live.
storyline is now waiting to see if it will happen
Hey,
again.
Fear, you told you wouldn't make a vid about that dark
Surely.
game, but then you made one?
They can force
Wait,
game
what
7
do you mean?
at least.
Which dark game?
But yes, James, I am a little worried for Zanil and Lion Blaze as they did run into each other a couple of times in that last game. And these
All I remember
are
saying is I
not,
was going to make
like,
a video.
stops that Cloud9 are getting.
All right, we got our timeout buff.
Wins. And you know as well as I do.
Why are they so stressed?
you
Baby
can
Fear
just
is
make
literally
one
watching?
stupid
Yeah, I don't
mistake,
know.
Even if it's a poor
It's true.
50 and it leads directly to a goal. M80
We
had that
saw
ability.
it happen
could
to
see
Lion
7-0
Blaze.
All right,
You know,
Baby
he-
Fear wants
he
to
had
chat.
that little touch
You want to
into
send
the
a
middle.
chat?
Yeah.
And it
Here.
resulted in
Type
that
some.
M80 goal. But you have to worry if you're M80. Just it's getting kicked. In
Okay,
the,
this
the
was
same part
the
of your
chat
cheek.
that Baby Fear went with.
over and
That
over
sucks.
again, or stubbing the same toe, or biting that inside part of your cheek.
It'd be like
Seems to
every step
never
you
heal.
took, it's like a tiny one-by-one block.
He's got more to say. He's got more to say. He also says-
foot every time you put it down. That's what it feels.
I can't imagine what it must feel like to be M80 in this situation right now. They have to get this next game, otherwise it's over. And you feel
They're
like
loving
their
you, bud.
season
They said that's a
is
great
over
message.
as well. M80 feeling the pressure.
How do you break this mental block? Because it's just
Oh,
sat on
goodness.
Jordan's for so long. We've been talking about
Okay.
this curse for years. It's not.
We'll
really
stay
that
off
often a
screen
curse
as long
lasts
as
on a
we
player
win.
For years in Rocket League. Look, apparently Jack and Jorius were still playing together.
That's
when
code
we were
for
talking
M80
about
wake
this
up.
curse, all right, it's been a while. And now they have to force
All right,
game
bud.
7.
We
against
really
a team
needed just a
that
quick dub.
pretty much nobody
A quick 2 dubs.
giving any kinda-
Call
any
it a
kinda
day.
lick of a chance to-
Bring back
to
Baby
be a
Fear.
top
Someone
4
pointed
team,
out that when I'm
James.
off screen,
Everyone's saying Cloud9
we might do better.
probably only top 8.
And
Feels
we
like
are
they're, like, you know
a
what,
big
at
fan
number
of
8,
placebos.
if you're talking
Even
about
though in
the
real
top
life
8,
and with my
here
other
they are,
teams,
in position to take down M80, for
I
Percy to get his very first
say that
RLCS
placebos
top
are
4.
indeed just
Cloud9
placebos,
are in
and they
prime
have no
position
control
right
over
now
our lives.
to keep Jorius down in the quarterfinals.
This
The
first
casters
goal is gonna
keep
be
mentioning
worth
you.
its weight in gold.
We need just Baby Fear on stream.
Cloud9.
Here's the deal. He can
Chance
sit up,
here. Zanil with
great.
the pop-up. AJ
but
scrambling. Percy
not in a
dives in at
position
the
that
perfect
could be on
time.
stream without me around.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's a big miss from Nas. Percy goes for a low 50, and he'll have Lion Blaze backing him up.
They need Nas
But after
to
that
be
team pinch, you
consistent.
made one. Oh, no.
Even
I'd
if
already
his
made that
touch
video.
quality is subpar, certainly better in that
I think there was a
position. Just
misunderstanding,
missing
Gastercat.
a pass
I had already
downfield.
made that
Percy
video
gets
about
a great
the
pop
Swiss
to force
stage.
M80 back. Unfortunately, he's still got to work to shake it off Nas. Percy just wins it for free. Lion
Just
Blaze
lower the
playing
desk and put
defense
his
rather
grave in
than
front of the
chance.
camera. No, I'm definitely not doing that. I already have mixed feelings about Baby Fear's appearance today. But so far, he's been incredibly based. And obviously, he's popping off on stream. And like I said, if I do have to just go in a nursing home because future Baby Fear did not appreciate being on stream, then I guess that's just my, you know, my curse.
M80, they have the right idea on how to move Cloud9 up and get first man out of a position. But then when it comes to holding pressure onto Cloud9, they've not been able to do it. AJ, just less than half a tank, forces the 50 up. Percy beats Nas to the ball. Cloud9
Yeah, if we could score, that'd be great.
What a touch from Lion Blaze. That's going to be very
Can you give
awkward
him
for
a
Jorius.
motivational speech?
Zanil goes for it, hoping for the miss, but Jorius makes contact. Good demo from behind. Nas taken off the field. Lion Blaze.
No, just
Percy
silence.
is right behind him with full boost, and Zanil has boost as well. Will be able to turn. That touches straight up in the
They need
air.
the music.
And a late challenge from AJ, but I don't think Zanil was expecting a touch like that either.
It was a good idea, right? If only it was a little shorter than that. He had to use all of his boost to get back to it.
Baby Fear is here as
What you're gonna be
well.
able to do unless you have the support in place. All that being said, James, Cloud9, oh, careful. They love
Sorry,
double commit
Baby Fear
inside
turns
ball.
the
Stick ball
mic,
right in the middle.
and when he
you
turns
see
the mic,
Cloud9
then you
on
can't
both
really hear
walls,
us.
You're guaranteed to get a double commit.
Cloud9 has recovered every single time so far.
Because I'm assuming it's much
Halfway
louder
past
now, right?
This game being over. Still scoreless. You can tell both teams feeling the nerves.
He really likes touching the mic,
Close.
unfortunately.
Doesn't see an angle to go in. Zanil will instead cover. As Cloud9 get back into position. So far, wow, what a challenge from AJ. He gets above the ball. His car gets pushed like vertically. So when it gets pushed down into his car, he's actually covering the angle behind him along the wall. And he just wins that 50. AJ lined himself up perfectly for that.
And that's the intelligence on the challenges, trademark of 1v1 players. Now we see Percy with a chance.
Yikes, dude. Yikes.
Cloud9, they take the lead in what could be the final game of the series.
Oh,
All right.
Zanil. It's a touch you could dream of if you want the demo downfield where you catch the ball halfway through your flip. It's a perfect touch out to Percy, and you have momentum. You didn't have a ton of boost, so you don't have to accelerate a lot. You're already going supersonic, making it a lot easier to track down that last
going
defender.
to
And
embarrass
Zanil coming up big time, but AJ
Baby Fear?
misses the target. Zanil came flying in.
Ooh,
no,
no
and AJ
way.
flipped it right
Ain't no
in.
way.
He knew the defender was coming, James. He tried to snipe the left side.
He was out of boost,
Masterclass.
at a standstill.
Masterclass.
Everyone saw
With a
the
bump.
opportunity, but he couldn't get it. Nas also not able to make the play off the ceiling. AJ, can he solo with a lot of
can.
boost here?
Yes, he
Going to
can.
the backboard, but Lion plays cool,
Jorius
calm, and
with the
collected.
finish.
Will deny that opportunity.
M80's major chances, their tournament life, it's all hanging in the balance right now. The winner of this series puts themselves in a prime position to make the major. With both of these teams tied in points, Jorius knows it, tries to set everybody up, but Lion
going
Blaze
for a
keeps the ball
handshake,
tight, plays
Didn't
the
want
50
that?
to keep it tight to Cloud9, and Zanil gets the touch downfield. Oh, M80 have been not able. He gets punished again. No ball for M80, all goals for Cloud9.
Jorius caught out in no man's land. Did he not see Lion Blaze?
He thought AJ was
Did his
going
blue
for it.
car blend into the background?
He thought AJ was maybe getting a touch there. He just turns up. Maybe I guess he didn't see Lion Blaze the
What
last 3 times he
happened
went down the
there?
field. I don't know, James. No boost anxiety.
That is going
He's
to
gotta
be a play
close.
to break down on the replay to see what exactly happened, but it could not have gone wrong in a worse spot for M80.
Couldn't have been better if you're Cloud9.
I can't believe it,
A team
dude.
that
It's
a lot of
unbelievable.
people commented on when Cloud9 picked them up and gave their thoughts about how they
It's
felt.
unbelievable,
But
baby
Cloud9
Max.
are telling all of
Baby
those
Fear, I
people
mean.
how they feel right now. You've been able to consistently make the top 8s, and now with 10 seconds left on Neo Tokyo, add another car to the scrap pile. On game 6, Cloud9 to the top 4. Percy to his very first RLCS top 4.
I'm speechless, Jorby.
how sports goes sometimes. This is how sports goes sometimes. Everyone say goodbye. We tried.